tournament poker. Now, you guys know that there's been a big bill that's been passed, and I mentioned I should just record some of what I was saying last night, so that's what I'm doing. You can only deduct 90% of your gambling losses from here on out, starting next year. And they did increase the slot thing to $2,000, which still isn't enough. It really needs to be like $5,000. There's 2 points I want to make. First of all, we'll make adjustments. All poker players make adjustments. Secondly, and this might be new to some of you guys, especially some of you younger poker players, but I got news for you. Tournament poker was never supposed to be a profession. Sorry, I'll say that again. I'll say it a little bit louder. For those who can't hear in the back, tournament poker was never, ever, ever supposed to be a profession. I know you guys are like, what? Like, you're fucking crazy, Josh. I know it has become a profession, and it's actually become a little bit of a, in my opinion, a little bit of a racket.
A racket, huh?
Something. It's become a little bit of a, I don't want to say like a sham, but it's become...
Fugazi.
It's a fugazi, eh? Tournaments were designed to bring people into the doors, and then they would bust out, and then they would play cash, because that's where the casinos made the money. And that's where the pros made the money, is the cash. Now, given I've been a cash grinder for years, I started transitioning a little bit more into tournaments, but even last year, I think I had, I don't know, $51,000 in cashes in tournaments, maybe 60 grand, and first of all, I was more profitable than Alan Kessler, in case you're watching. Secondly, I think I profited about $1,000 in tournaments last year. And it's not that I didn't enjoy it, it's just tournament poker was never designed to be a profession. Like, if you're a professional poker player, you grinded cash. And I know it's kind of become a profession, but I'm glad that you are coming around and realizing that cash is king, because you don't tell the government what you buy in for and what you cash out for. For people who play tournament poker for a living, look at them. The majority of them are losing players, honestly. What was it? Daniel Negreanu said that there was 44 people last year, or 45 people, I can't remember, who made over $1 million on Hendon Mob in 2024. And he also predicted out of those 44, 5 were profitable. Now I want you to think about that for a minute. If the top fucking creme de la creme best players in the world have a 10% margin that's profitable over the $1 million mark, you're not supposed to play tournament poker for a living, people. Get over it. I don't mind the bill. I mean, it kind of sucks that we can only deduct 90%, I ain't gonna lie. But I predict this is not going to affect smaller buy-in tournaments. Like, I don't think it's going to affect $600 buy-in tournaments or $400 buy-in tournaments, because you still have those rec players. What it'll affect is you're going to start seeing a lot less nosebleed players, $100,000 buy-ins or $25,000 buy-ins, don't you think?
Yeah, you already had small fields in those anyway, because there's obviously only a select amount of people that can afford those buy-ins. But yeah, I agree. Cash is king. I was a cash player obviously for the first 2-3 years of the vlog, and then I kind of got the tourney bug. After this series, it really just kind of hit me that, I mean, you really have to be a millionaire to just fire an endless amount of tournaments, because the variance is insane.
Yeah, or you have to have huge endorsements, or you have to have lots of backing, or you have to sell at a markup. I mean, even somebody who I consider to be one of the best tournament players in the world, Daniel Negreanu, didn't he lose like $2.5 million during the series? Like, and given there are some tournaments where he had 7, 9, 18 bullets or whatever the fuck, like some of the online stuff, and you listen to him, he's like, oh, I had 19 bullets in this PLO tournament. You're like, what the fuck, dude? Like, tournament poker was never designed to be a profession. I just wanted to get that out there. So, did you guys know when the World Series of Poker started, it was just 9 guys, and it was like 6 or 7 pros who were trying to, I don't want to say fleece, but let some millionaire people gamble in 1972 for $10,000 buy-in. And at the end of their session, they had a vote who was going to win it, and everybody voted for themselves. And then they took a smoke break, and all the pros got together and said, Johnny, you're going to be the one who wins it. I mean, in a way, that's kind of like, I don't want to say it's colluding, but I mean, if we all agree that Bob over here is going to win the first World Series of Poker event tournament. But that's my point. 1972 is the first time. They didn't even offer bracelets until 1976, I think.
Oh, yeah.
First 4 years of the series, no fucking bracelet in the main event. So it was eventually when they started realizing, other amateur players that none of the pros know are like, yeah, let's buy into a 10K tournament. And they're just fucking clueless. So tournament poker was never designed to be a profession. So for those of you who are losing your shit over only being able to deduct 90% off of your taxes or your losses, I don't know what to tell you. Like last year, 51K in cashes. I think I had like 50,000. I literally had about 50K in buy-ins. Do you know what you did last year for tournaments? But I mean, probably something similar, right?
Yeah.
Like maybe break even, maybe a few extra bucks, maybe a few little less bucks, and even though I say that, I fired the Big O yesterday, but I started realizing tournament poker was never designed to be a profession, and doing it every once in a while for funsies, I'm gonna go back to cash. I think I'm gonna fire some 10Ks in the series next year, but I think I'm probably gonna go back to 95% cash. Like today, I did say to Wayne, a $400 buy-in, $1 million guarantee, hold 'em. Might be worth it, but I don't know. Tournament poker was never designed to be a profession. Stop. Just go back to cash, people. Go back to cash.
Cash is king.
Yeah. I think that's about it. Back-to-back wins, eh?
First time in 2025. Yeah,
Only took till August. Almost August.
Yeah, almost August.
Almost August.
Got some vlogs out.
Yeah. We are doing a podcast called
Suck It Up, Man.
Suck It Up, Man. It's not going to be poker related, even though we do have a poker background. It's going to be real conversations with real men from a manly perspective. Now, this doesn't mean we want to go back to like 1950 or anything, but I think you said it best last night. What did you say?
So the feminism movement, or the feminist movement, was designed to build up women, but it wasn't meant to build them up at the expense of men.
Yes.
So, we've both done a lot of research on this topic. Yeah, there's just a lot of problems that guys are dealing with that I feel it's a double standard, where if a woman kind of comes out and talks about her issues, there's plenty of people that are willing to come out and help her. But if a guy says he has issue A, B, and C, people almost kind of look at him like, you're weak, like, what are you doing? You're a man, suck it up, right? That's a saying that we've all heard from somebody, maybe our fathers or what have you. And we just want to create a safe space for people to talk about these issues, try to kind of turn the tide, because there's a lot of people call this loneliness epidemic. Suicide is an all-time high, depression, anxiety, especially for the younger generation, because they've pretty much always had technology in their lives, and social media kind of creates this facade. You think everyone is having this like great extravagant life, but you've also seen those videos where it says social media versus reality.
Right.
And kind of gives you a little insight into what's really going on. So we're just creating a safe space, and we're just going to talk about real issues. We're still going to be posting poker vlogs. We just wanted to help turn the tides, as I said, and just help guys with some more pressing issues that they're dealing with in their lives.
Yeah, and it's one of those things that, there's a lot of double standards, and we're not going to like go into all that stuff, but yeah, I think you said it best. Feminism was designed to bring women up, and they brought women up, and feminism is not a bad thing. But when feminism is promoted in order to have the detriment of men, you start seeing an imbalance in society. And that's kind of where we're at the point, I think, is there's a pretty substantial imbalance. Yeah, definitely tune in. It's going to be a live call-in show. It's Suck It Up Man 2025 on Instagram and X. It's Suck It Up Man on all other formats, right? If you could, go and hit the like, subscribe to those. Content's going to be coming out. The nice thing about this is Wayne and I have a lot of experience from vlogging and stuff, live streaming, so I think this is going to be like a natural transition for us, and honestly, I think we'll be at a bigger audience. because we're
Yeah.
dealing with men.
Yeah, we've talked about this as well, that poker, especially when you don't play the most popular game, as Josh and I don't, it's such a small niche that, we've both been vlogging for 3-4 years. I have just under 7K subs, you have just under 10. So dealing with men's issues, these are issues that everyone's dealing with. The AI revolution. We chatted with the guy the other day, Dan. He's from Pennsylvania. He lost his job, a factory job, to downsizing, and I'm sure that that's probably related to some kind of automation. This is something that's affecting a lot of people, relationships. I think I saw a stat the other day, like 60% of guys under the age of 30 are currently single.
Yeah, not only that, but I think it's like 60% of guys under the age of 30 prefer dating women over 30. They don't have any interest in dating in their own age group, which is pretty interesting when you start going, why does a 21-year-old, why would they rather hook up with a 35-year-old? Now, I know there's a lot of reasons why, but as a society, why is that becoming like norm? Or men just completely give up on women and they're just like, fuck it, I'm going my own way.
Yeah. So we're going to cover a lot of different issues. We look forward to chatting with you guys and women on the podcast.
Absolutely. So tune in, more details to come, and I think that's about it. Anything else you want to add for the podcast?
No, I think that's good for now.
Okay. Cash is king. Anything else you want to add poker related?
Play smart.
And run like a god. I fly out to Denver today, and I'm not going there for poker. I'm going there to see an Imagine Dragons concert. So I have to apologize. Life of a Grinder videos have been a little light as of late. One thing you guys might notice is I have a new hat. Yes, I made about 4 different hats the other day. Gave away one to my friend, my good friend Zach, for his birthday. But yeah, I've just been incredibly busy with the podcast, editing nonstop. I'm using AI tools, so making shorts is easier, but I haven't been doing much on my poker channel, and I literally have one of the biggest matches coming up with Jungleman. September 5th, Venetian Poker Live, Venetian and Poker Go Studios. It's going to be starting at about 4 o'clock Pacific time, 7 o'clock Eastern time. That is on a Friday. We're going to do a full ring of 25-25 PLO for about 2.5-3 hours with the $50 small blind jackpot. And then afterwards, Jungleman and I are going to be heads up 25-25. Now, keep in mind, Jungleman just won a $12 million heads up match against Monarch. And the interesting portion about it is you have to give so much respect and credit to Jungleman to even agree to play a smaller stakes game like this. Now, I don't know how much he had in the $12 million heads up match. I don't really think that's relevant. Honestly, I don't think it's relevant at all. I'm starting to embrace just whatever somebody has percentage of themselves is irrelevant, whether it's in a tournament or in a heads up match. I have 100% of myself. I'm sure Jungle's going to have 100% of himself, as these are much lower stakes than what he's used to. And I'm looking forward to it. It's a David and Goliath situation. I'm the David, he's the Goliath. He's the poker giant. And I'm honored. I really am. Hopefully I don't lose. The fact of the matter is I think even if I lose $5,000, I think people will remember the heads up match Jungleman and I have. And if I win $5,000, people will remember that. I don't see any scenario in which I get obliterated unless I lose like 20K. If I lose 20K, that would really suck. Yeah, that would suck. But I'm not planning on it. I also wasn't planning on losing 15K a couple of weeks ago in Florida. But that happened too. We got some big things in the works and really looking forward to it. Sorry I haven't been posting the Life of a Grinder videos lately. Between getting a house ready on the market to sell, editing nonstop for this podcast, Suck It Up Man and Suck It Up Man Live, which, by the way, here's all the tags for it. Just enjoying summer. This is August. It's like 60 degrees here, which feels like late September. But going to Denver, seeing Imagine Dragons, just having some fun with the wife. It's much needed. Yeah, that and going to Bali in a couple months. You know, sometimes you have to stop and enjoy things. And I think after the amount of hard work I've done, enjoying things for a small period of time is not the worst thing in the world. This podcast is going to be a tremendous amount of work. It already has been, and we haven't even put out an episode yet. And it's going to be fun, but it's going to be a lot of work. And I never thought I was going to be in media. Like, I never thought I'd be even YouTubing. But to be teaching people poker and now to be talking about men's health and topics related to men and having real discussions with shit that's happened to men. I mean, the things I've already heard about from men. Wow. And I'm sure there's two sides to every story. Yeah, I've just heard some atrocious things that have happened to men from women. I'm sure I'm sure it works the other way. I think when it happens to men from women, it grossly gets ignored. So that's what I've been doing lately, guys. I appreciate all of you. I want you guys to know that. I appreciate you guys staying with me. I know the Life of a Grinder videos don't come out but maybe once a month. This is the last couple of weeks. I've just been doing that and playing a shitload of online poker. Like, most of my transition has just been a shitload of online poker. And part of that is you go where the action takes you. You know, I got an email recently from a guy who said, "Hey, professor, down here in Cincinnati, they're starting to play Big O and they're fucking clueless and you need to get up here before the fish all dry up." Right now, my method of income for the most part is online, and there's no expenses with it. Like, when I can sit at home and play online, and even if it's just a couple $100 a day, that's a bonus, let alone, a couple thousand a week. Men are easy creatures. We're easily satisfied, and maybe I just need a bigger hunger for bigger games. But the one thing I will say I do in moderation, if there is anything, is I will pace myself in the forms of going up in stakes. Probably take myself too much time to go up in stakes. I concluded this summer that I was going to play a lot more 25-25, and I found out I didn't. The games were fine at 1-2-5 and 5-5-10. I didn't need to go up to 5-10-25. It wasn't like the games were juicier. There is spots, but they were less opportunities. And maybe that's the transition I need to make as I continue on this pathward to getting back up to high stakes. Like, I don't mind playing 75-150 limit. Even I played 200-400 limit this summer. Like, you stick me in a 200-400 game, I'm more comfortable with that than I am in a 25-25, which is just really bizarre. Just super bizarre. It's because the math just doesn't lie in limit. Like, when you're getting 4-1 on your money and there's 8 extra money in the pot, it's like, okay, I'm going to get there 1 out of 4 times to win twice that. That's where I'm at. I'm trying to wrap my head around playing higher pot limit games versus higher limit games. And again, I'm playing Jungle. I am playing Daniel Cates, possibly one of the best poker players out there. Like, definitely top 5 in my book. No question about it. As far as heads up players, I have no idea. He might be top 3? I don't know. And I'm facing off against him. Not in Big O. Apparently we're facing off in just PLO4, but whatever. Just the opportunity is there. I'll take it. I think that's about it. I'm going to get finished packing, finish having my cup of coffee, and my flight leaves. I leave for the airport in less than an hour. So play smart, everybody, and run like a god. I'll see you on September 5th.